John Moulton wrote a famous essay a century ago on the realm of manners. And he said the measure of a society is not what one is forbidden to do, which is to murder and steal and rape, and not what one is compelled to do, such as pay the taxes or join the army or whatever, but you measure a society by the space in between, the realm of manners, where free people regulate themselves. Ultimately, free speech is hate speech, and hate speech is free speech. It's for the speech you hate, the speech you revile. The alternative to free speech is approved speech, and that necessarily means approved by whom? Well, approved by yourself as a citizen. If you don't want to have Lindsay Shepherd over to dinner, as Bernie Farber doesn't, that's fair enough. But once it becomes speech approved by the state and speech approved by formal bodies, it effectively means the speech approved by the powerful. The biggest threat to free speech at the moment is a malign alliance between governments and big tech doing the kind of things Lindsay spoke of. The photograph that sums it up is the one of Mr. Trudeau with Mrs. May and Miss Ardern and President Macron in Paris the other day, sitting opposite across the table from the heads of Facebook, Twitter, Google, and Apple. 6 woke billionaires who presume to regulate the opinions of all 7 billion people on this planet. That is far more of a threat than some pimply 17-year-old neo-Nazi tweeting in his mother's basement somewhere out on the prairies. And that issue, that is the real threat to genuine liberty in our society. I cannot believe that a mere 10 years on we are talking about restoring this law. It was appalling, and unfortunately this committee and the House never actually confronted it in reality. But I will finally say this on a personal note. I was born in Canada. I love Canada. I would die for Canada. I am old-fashioned enough to take the allegiance of citizenship seriously. But no monarch, no parliament, no government, and certainly no bureaucratic agency operating the pseudo-law can claim jurisdiction over my right to think freely, to read freely, to speak freely, and to argue freely. Thank you very much, sir.